This is hellebore that I bought from Trader Joe's. Um, they were great price because they are sterile, so that means it's not going to reseed themselves everywhere. But when you take it out of the pot, and I had to let it go a little too long, but it's all root bounded. You can see. So what I do with is just start cutting away because when if you put this into the ground, it's not going to do well. It would just the roots are what we call, they have memory, so they can't grow out except in a circular, the way they're root bounded. So which means they're going to eventually choke themselves to death. And when the when you bring any potted plants at home and you want to put it in the ground, you want to do this to all of them because, like I said, once the roots are bounded, they're not gonna go back. They don't know how to go back. And I usually take almost all of them out where you could see no soil and just the roots. And this is totally redundant, because it's been in a pot probably for uh, over a year. But they started little seedling, and don't worry. And it looks like I'm butchering this, and basically you almost need to do that if you want your plants to buy from in the pots to survive. And I have to do some muscle put in it to get this thing separated. So I'm basically gonna cut into the crown. This one has two crowns, but again, I'm gonna, this one is great because it has serrated at the end, and I forgot what it's called, but everybody should have one. I have two because I keep losing one. This is even, I'm gonna take all this out. You really want to get all the soil out as much as you can. And this, like I said, this was kind of dried out. I was going to do it yesterday, but it was so soggy. And the another reason you want to take this out, because the medium they have it in here, it's not, it's like a coconut pot, something. They don't hold water. And so you want soil to be directly contact, not with these. So I have one, and I know, you know what I'm going to do is and I'm going to trim this before I put it in the ground because it's really, does not look good. I left it in the pot too long. And that one might make it, has some roots, but questionable. But I'll have some. One's this roots, has a little bit of roots. Oh. And no, that one is not good. So this is probably best I could do. Otherwise, I'm gonna like cut them apart. But see how it still is very root bounded, and you want to shake all this thing out. I have some casualties, but it's okay. If you're afraid of it losing any, try to plant it sooner. But like, yeah, this has two and they're very close. So I am not gonna try to separate it. But what I want to do is at least get all these things out. Okay. I'm gonna go put these soak it in the water while saying, I'm gonna try these. This got a little bit of roots. Another one I'm going to separate is party orchid. I put this up in a pot last year to try to have it multiply faster. But what happened is that I didn't realize I made a several mistake with this because I was too lazy. So one, I didn't use the proper soil. I just dug it up from the ground, which was the, um, you know, clay and not good medium, ideal medium for to be in a pot container. So it did really well, but because it really didn't have any drainage, like as you can see, they got it's clay and it's a ground stuff, which doesn't drain properly. On top of that, this is got a thing that where the water stays in the bottom. It doesn't drain out completely. So I made several mistakes. And second, I didn't really check it until recently. And because I was really happy there were a lot of new growth coming. But then when I pulled on it, they just pulled right up and it was root rot because it did not drain. I don't know if you could hear the Bernadette and Bernie are calling each other, but they're not in our property. They're across our neighbor's yard. Um, Again, don't be shy with the roots. I'm trying to. So this is very similar. If you bring a potted plant you bought from the garden center, and this is what you should do. You just need to get all the soil out. There's a couple reasons why you want to do this. Because one, like I said earlier, is root bounded, and you want to give roots loosen up so it will grow in the ground, not in circular or square pots. And second, you don't know what you're going to bring in from the nursery. They look healthy, but you don't know. You may be there might be some weeds, seeds in there that you don't know, you can't see. So it's best to just shake. Oh, look at this nice earthworm. That's a healthy soil. So I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to put it in the ground later. But look, just see what happened. It just got, a lot of these got root rot, which is too bad because these are, when you buy them, they're a little pricey and you get a one little stalk like that. So all these, there were root, but they were rotted. So these are not good. And you really want to, I think this one is going to be okay. It doesn't have greens, but it might. Yeah, all these I'm going to plant it in the ground just in case they're going to come, because they're a lot a little bit. But here, let's work with. You can see they just got tangled. They were very healthy. And another issue is it was very close to sprinkler system and it didn't drain. And I think another issue was because we had a hard freeze. So I'm gonna break each one of these apart. Actually, yeah, that might not. So I'm going to keep those two. I have these, and I'm not sure if they're going to make it. The plants make it. And again, I have some that are iffy. But I'm going to stick it in the ground and see what happens. If they make it, they do. If they don't, I'll just start over. And like I say, it's a hardy orchid. It's calante. Um, yeah, these see they look, the roots looks pretty good. It's just the green or the new shoots got a little too much water. So the roots may not, they look healthy, but I don't know if they're gonna come out. It's about it. And I will have video of these coming up. See, and I don't think the roots gonna be viable. Although they're hard, they're not completely rotted. But so again, you want to get all the soil out and plant. I'm going to show you how I plant them in the ground. I think they're better in the ground than in a pot. Okay, looks like I have a lot of plants. I'm going to plant these here because it gets morning sun and is sheltered from late afternoon sun. So you want to make it, give it a good room so the roots have a room to spread it out. These other ones, they don't have greens, but they still looks good, and roots that they're healthy. So I'm gonna plant these over here and see if it comes out. I'm only gonna plant 2, and then the other one I'm gonna plant it in a pot, but with copper. So yeah, and I'm gonna come back and do. You want to tip down a little bit. That's it, and give it a good water.